Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of the merciful and compassionate Allah. ALM, Alif Lam Mim, should always be listed. So should every other portion, but for some reason he left that out. The Greeks are overcome in the nighest parts of the land, but after being overcome, they shall overcome in a few years. To Allah belongs the order before and after, and on that day the believers shall rejoice in the help of Allah. Allah helps whom He will, and He is mighty merciful. The Romans, the Greeks, that sort of area, that racial area is the term being referred to. So the Byzantine Empire was in trouble at the time, and that was how it was understood. He is mighty, the merciful. Allah's promise, Allah breaks not His promise, but most men do not know. They know the outside of this world's life, but of the hereafter they are heedless. Have they not reflected in themselves that Allah created not the heavens and the earth, and what is between the two, except in truth, and for a stated and appointed time? But verily many men in the meeting of their Lord do disbelieve. Have they not journeyed on in the land, and seen how is the end of those before them, who were stronger than they, and who turned up the ground and cultivated more than they do cultivate it? And there came to them their apostles with manifest signs, for Allah would never wrong them, it was themselves they wronged. Then evil was the end of those who did evil, in that they said the signs of Allah were lies, and mocked thereat. Allah produces a creation, then He makes it go back again, then unto Him shall ye return. And on the day when the hour shall rise, the sinners shall be confused, and they shall not have amongst their partners intercessors, and their partners shall they deny. And on the day when the hour shall rise, on that day shall they be scattered apart. And as for those who believe and do right, they in the garden shall be joyful. And as for those who misbelieve and said our signs and the meeting of the hereafter were lies, they shall be in the torment arind. Celebrated be the praises of Allah when ye are in the evening and when ye are in the morning, for to Him belongs praise in the heavens and the earth, and at the evening when ye are at noon. Noon is in the highest part of the day, not 12, the highest part of the day, which with daylight saving times we're talking in the 1 o'clocks. He brings forth the living from the dead, and brings forth the dead from the living, and He quickens the earth after its death, and thus shall ye too be brought forth. And of His signs is this, that He hath created you from dust. Then behold, ye are mortals who are spread abroad, and of His signs is this, that He hath created for you of yourselves wives, with whom ye may cohabit. He has made between you affection and piety. Verily in that are signs unto a people who reflect. And of His signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth, and the diversity of your tongues and colors. Verily in that are signs unto the worlds. And of His signs is your sleep by night and by day, and your craving after His grace. Verily in that are signs unto a people who do hear. And of His signs is this, that He shows you lightning for fear and hope, and sends down from the sky water, and quickens therewith the earth after its death. Verily in that are signs unto a people who have sense. And of his signs is this, that the heavens and the earth stand by his order, and then when he calls you from the earth, lo, ye shall come forth. His are those who are in the heavens and the earth, and all to him are devoted, and he it is who produces the creation, and then makes it go to back again, for it is very easy to him, and his are the loftiest similitudes in the heavens and the earth, and he is the mighty wise. He has struck out for you a parable from yourselves. Have ye of what your right hand possesses partners in what we have bestowed upon you, so that ye share alike therein? Do ye fear them as ye fear each other? Thus do we detail the signs unto a people who have sense. Nay, when those who are unjust follow their lust without knowledge, and who shall guide him who Allah has sent astray, and they shall have none to help. Set thy face steadfast towards the religion as a Hanif, according to the constitution whereon Allah has constituted men. There is no altering the creation of Allah, and that is the standard religion, though most men do not know. Turn repentant towards him, and fear him, and be steadfast in prayer, and be not of idolaters, of those who have divided their religion, and become sects. Every party in what they have rejoice, and when distress touches men, they call upon their Lord, repentant towards him, and when he has made them taste mercy from himself, behold, a party of them associate others with their Lord, that they may disbelieve in what we have brought them. But enjoy yourselves, for hereafter ye shall know. Or have we sent down to them an authority which speaks of what they do associate with him, and when we have made men taste of mercy, they rejoice therein, and if there befall them evil for what their hands have sent before, behold, they are in despair. Have they not seen that Allah extends provision to whom he pleases, or doles it out? Verily in that are signs unto a people who believe. Then give to the kinsman his due, and to the poor, and to the wayfarer, and that is better for those who desire the face of Allah, and these it is who are prosperous. And what ye put out to usury, that it may increase with the wealth of men, it shall not increase with the law. But what ye put out in alms, desiring the face of Allah, these it is who shall gain double. It is Allah who created you, and then provided for you, and then will make you die, and then will quicken you again. Is there any of your partners who can do aught of that? Celebrated be his praises, and exalted be he above what they associate with him. Trouble hath appeared in the land and the sea, for what men's hands have gained, to make them taste a part of that which they have done. Happily they may return. Say, journey on in the land, and behold, what was the end of those before you? Most of them were idolaters. Set thy face steadfast to the standard religion, before there come a day from Allah, which there is no averting. On that day shall they be parted into bands. He who misbelieves, upon him is his misbelief, but whoso does right for themselves, they are spreading couches, that he may reward those who believe and do right of his grace. Verily he loves not the misbelievers. That quality. And of his signs is this, that he sends forth the winds with glad tidings, to make you taste of his mercy, and to make the ships go on at his bidding, and that ye may crave of his grace, and happily ye may give thanks. We have sent before the apostles unto their people, and they came to them with manifest signs, and we took vengeance upon those who sinned. But do from us It was to help the believers. Allah is who sends forth the winds to stir up the clouds. Then He spreads them forth over the sky as He pleases, and He breaks them up, and ye see the rain come forth from amongst them. And when He causes it to fall upon whom He pleases of His servants, behold, they hail it with joy, although before it was sent down upon them, they were before then confused. Look then to the vestiges of Allah's mercy, how He quickens the earth after its death. Verily that is the quickener of the dead, and He is mighty over all. But if we should send a wind, and they should see it yellow, they would after that become misbelievers. But verily thou canst not make the dead to hear, nor canst thou make the deaf to hear the call when they turn their backs and flee, nor hast thou to guide the blind out of their error. Thou canst only make those who hear, who believe in our signs, and who are resigned. Muslim. Allah it is who created you of weakness, then made for you after weakness strength, then made for you after strength weakness and gray hairs, and He creates what He pleases, for He is knowing, the powerful. And on the day when the hour shall rise, the sinners shall swear that they have not tarried save an hour, thus were they wont to lie. But those who are given knowledge and faith will say, we have tarried according to the book of Allah until the day of resurrection. And this is the day of resurrection, but ye do not know. And on that day their excuse shall profit not those who did wrong, nor shall be asked to please Allah again. We have struck out to men in this Qoran every kind of parable. But if thou shouldest bring a sign, then those who misbelieve will surely say, ye are but followers of vanity. Thus does Allah set a stamp upon the hearts of those who do not know. Be thou patient then, verily Allah's promise is true, and let them not flurry thee who are not sure.